Hello, welcome to the show. This is East Tennessee Music Scene on the Rise. I am Scott Thomas, all alone. Bobby's not here today, so we're here to talk to these guys. They are, how many guys do you have in the band?
The two of us, and we have a percussionist with us sometimes too. So.
Okay, 2/3 of the KNOX by Night Band, and
we're the ones that count.
Yeah, there you go. And it's good meeting you guys. First time I've seen you play live, and really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Talking a little bit about yourselves. So, why don't we go with where did you start playing music, or how long ago was that you started getting interested in music?
I started when I was 16. My dad was a musician, so I grew up around it. I started playing bass at 16 and played in a lot of rock bands back in the day. You started around the same time?
Yeah, it was about 13, yeah. I started playing guitar and then learned mandolin, banjo, and used to play a lot of bluegrass, gospel music and stuff like that. So
mandolin's kind of hard since it's double strung.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
If you have big hands, it's hard to play. Luckily, mine aren't that big, but it's a fun instrument. It's strung like a fiddle.
Yeah.
So I can't play a fiddle, ironically.
Well, hey, I can't play anything, so you're several ahead of me.
Yeah,
but we both played around quite a bit up into our 20s, and then started families. Kind of got out of it. I gave it up pretty much altogether and started a sketch comedy group.
Okay.
Called KNOX by Night. Ironically enough,
this kind of morphed out of that.
It did, yeah. Buford had got into it a couple of years into it, and we started doing parody songs, videos for the group.
Cool.
Basically just karaoke tracks with us singing stuff over it. So just one day we thought, hey, we can do this live and
take it on the road.
Exactly. Yeah.
Entertain the masses.
Exactly. Yeah.
With both of us being former musicians, it's real easy. I mean, grab a bass, I'll grab a guitar, and let's go do this live. See how it goes over. Yeah. It was pretty well received. We started around March of 2018.
Yeah.
And so we did, a couple dozen shows last year, and then this year, we're on pace to double that this year. So
that's cool.
We've been real busy, and it seemed to go over well.
Awesome.
The comedy scene here in town is getting pretty big, so we get into a lot of those kind of shows, with stand up and things like that. So
you fit right in. You got the music to go along with your comedy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a good fit. I always remember back in the days of Ray Stevens.
Yeah.
Musical comedy, it was hilarious.
Yeah, as a kid growing up when we did, it was Ray Stevens, Weird Al.
Weird Al.
And we love that, So
he always makes parodies of like the top 40 hits.
Yeah.
Well, and interestingly enough, is that's one of the qualities we like about the band, is that we're not limited to one genre of music. We like a bunch of different varieties, and if you're a band, you're a country band, or you're a rock band, or you're some kind of a cover band of some sort. But we get to venture out, and our sets may have a Johnny Cash song, turn around, go into a Cliff Richard song, Marshall Tucker band. It might even have an old folk tune from the Carter family in it that we've wrote a parody to.
We do hip hop too.
We do. We rap.
Yeah.
So
not well.
But we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about being a comedy act. If you're not that good and people laugh at you,
they think it's part of the show.
Exactly. Yeah.
It becomes part of the show.
We're really just that bad at laughing.
Well, hey.
But the people seem to enjoy it. So
they seem to come back for more.
They do, yeah.
Every show,
it's
so
funny.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
So where have you played around this area? Like just in Knoxville area, or have you ventured out?
Actually, we last Saturday we were in Louisville, Kentucky for the Tim Northern Comedy Festival. We got to close the finals of the competition aspect of the festival. So
nice.
that was our first time in an actual comedy club.
Yes,
and that was a pretty fun experience. And it was a full house, and it was well received. We were kind of nervous at first.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff we did was a little risque.
Yeah.
And
comedy is risky.
Yeah, so, but it's funny. We walked in, and the first guy was a Christian comic, and I mean he killed. He was really hilarious. Funny, yeah, but we thought. Yeah. This is what we're.
There's gonna be some shock. Well, I tracked the guy down. I said, "Hey, just so you know, we're more like, Richard Pryor kind of comedy, you know. And he said, "Oh, you're fine, you're fine."
Yeah.
So,
comedy can be in different forms. Like you said, Christian comedy is a little bit lighter and not using too much vulgarity, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then there's the far side of it.
To bleed
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, that's the kind of stuff we grew up with. You know, Dice and Sam Kinison, Eddie Murphy. You know, those kind of guys. You know, that's the stuff we grew up with.
Yeah.
Influencing our comedy.
Sure.
You guys mentioned the band name. Did you introduce yourself?
No, we didn't do that yet.
No.
So I'll have to introduce them now, since I've totally blown past that. Starting from the end here, what would your name be?
my name is Buford Watson, and I'm the guitarist, mandolin player for the band, some vocals.
Yeah. Chris Rogers, play bass, and kazoo.
Oh, cool.
Kazooist, band kazooist.
I'm the kazooist of the band.
Since you have at least one member that's missing, can you let people know who he or she is?
Patrick Everett. He was part of our sketch group, and he came to one of our shows. And after the show, he asked if he could learn how to play drums. Would we let him in the band?
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we told him, hey, that's more power to you. So he plays cajon and some other percussion instruments and stuff with us.
So you're kind of a well-rounded musical group and comedy act.
Yeah.
You kind of play off each other when you're doing your comedy stuff?
We do.
There's a lot of banter back and forth.
Yeah,
and,
our show is more of a variety show. We bill ourselves as a musical comedy review.
Yeah.
We do a lot of improv, stand-up stuff. We do prop comedy. We play games with the crowd, get them involved, and things like that. We've known each other for 36 years. Yeah. So we have a pretty good
chemistry back and forth.
We do, yeah. And we talk about that during the show, and people think that's just part of the bit.
Yeah.
But we literally have known each other for almost 4 years. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
You guys can bring your outside life into the comedy and
tolerate each other.
Yeah, it helps to.
Tolerance is always a good thing. Yes, very, very much so. But in comedy, you can just fire back and forth with different jokes or insults or whatever.
We can, yeah, and you know, there's always a handful of people in the crowd that want to, you know, voice their opinion during the show too. So we have a lot of fun with that. Hecklers beware.
Yep.
Crowd interactions. You don't mind with hecklers?
No, we don't.
Yeah,
no, we don't.
We usually
throwing stuff at you.
Yeah.
Well, not throwing physically, but throwing like words.
That's happened. Yeah.
we try to do some interactment with the crowd. You know, we ask a lot of questions. We have a game that we play during the show, and we'll ask for volunteers, and it's, you know, just a way to get everyone involved.
So to find out more about the game that they play, you'll have to go watch them anywhere you can see them.
Yeah, we can't talk
at any
about
venues. That's got to be a surprise until you actually go see them.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk too much about that part.
Exactly. Yeah.
It'll be semi-familiar to you.
Okay. That's cool. So do you guys have any plans of venturing out into other states, or are you wanting to do that with this? Or?
We do. You know, this really just kind of started as a, you know, just a little hobby, you know, and it's kind of turned into something a little bit bigger. We get out a little bit. We've done South Carolina. We've gone to Chattanooga, played some shows.
Tri-Cities area.
Tri-Cities, yeah.
It'd just be a matter of, you know, making connections in other cities to go, because we're willing to go. It's just learning the people that are in the comedy scene.
Yeah.
And the kind of the act that we have is it's not very common. You don't have that we know of, but there's not a musical comedy act, you know, in this state at all.
Yeah.
So you know, we've got something a little different, you know, and a lot of people don't know what to expect, you know, and then they walk in and they think we're just a regular band.
Yeah.
We always have to give that disclaimer at the beginning. You're going to hear some songs that sound familiar, but you're
It's
not
in
going to
your
know
own
these.
spin.
Yeah. So.
Which is pretty cool. I mean, you can put your own words to music that other people
Yeah, you know,
recognize.
as a kid, you know, growing up, my dad was a musician, you know, and he played, you know, mostly cover bands.
Yeah.
You know, a working musician. But I liked Weird Al, and I thought, you know, this guy's got it figured out. You know, let somebody else do the majority of the work, and all you have to do is just come up with some new words. So.
And the majority of the songs we do are parodies.
Yeah.
We do have some original material that we do during the show that are comedy songs as well.
Oh, cool. That's great.
But it's all fun.
Yeah. So, can you tell us a little bit about the songs you played? You'll be playing for us at the end of this video.
Yeah, one of them is actually an original.
Yeah.
That you wrote.
I wrote that song in the late 90s when I used to do a lot of going out to clubs, pre-wife and kids kind of era.
Okay.
And find myself out at places like Cotton Eye Joe, a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun song. It's basically, I just wanted to write something fun that could be, perceived as, hey, the guys are just getting together, they're going out to the dance club and they're trying to meet women. And
yeah.
she's kind of doing the same thing,
Yeah.
And they're able to get together, not looking for anything long term, but let's have fun tonight. And that's kind of what that song's about. And because of the, I don't think it would have flown on the radio in the '90s because it's kind of risky, kind of brash in some of the lyrics. But in today's time, I think it would be fine.
Yeah.
But we like doing it. It's upbeat and it seems to go over well with the crowds when we play. And then
the other song we're going to do is total other end of the spectrum. It's about being married and having all those husbandly duties.
Yep.
It's a parody of Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Folsom Prison. Ours is Husband Prison.
Yeah.
So it follows the life of a married man and not being able to do the things he wants to do because
he has other duties.
Other obligations. Yeah.
Just hearing that makes me want to hear it all the time because I used to be married myself. I know what it's like to be married, and it's hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
So look forward to that at the end of the video. Stay tuned all the way to the end so you can hear it. So is there anything else you guys would like to put out to everybody, like contact information? How can they contact you for bookings, or if somebody sees you from, say, California or Colorado or Utah or wherever else out west, how would they get in touch with you?
Yeah, you can. We're on Facebook, Instagram, all the socials.
The Twitter.
The Twitter.
Twitter. You guys have anything recorded to be on like SoundCloud or
we
iTunes
do.
or anything
We
like
actually
that?
have a SoundCloud account. It's got a few things on it. Bandcamp, those kind of things.
Okay.
We're slowly building up some recordings with some newer stuff. So we got some stuff out there. A few
Do you
videos.
have a website that people can go to?
Not a website, just our Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. So people can find all the information about you guys on the Facebook page.
Yeah. At the Knox by Night Band.
And they'll be able to find your Bandcamp
Click
link and everything like
Click
that.
everything
Cool.
from there. Yeah.
So check out these guys on Facebook. Really enjoyed having you guys here.
Yeah.
If there's anything else we can do for you, just let me know and we'll put you back on here and hopefully get you out to across the nation.
Great, man.
We
Appreciate it.
want people watching this show to pull everybody from East Tennessee out to wherever they are. So anybody out there, share these guys, show them love. Along with our page, our show has been going for almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in December.
Yeah. Oh.
So share this, like it, subscribe to the page, let all your friends know. We appreciate you guys coming in.
Thanks for having us out. Appreciate it.
Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
I appreciate you guys saying that. These guys are going to be playing here in just a second, so stay tuned. See you next time.
So we're a comedy band. This is one of our comedy songs we do. Old Johnny Cash tune.
I hear my wife a-coming. She's coming through the den. I won't be watching football till I fix this dryer vent. You know I'm stuck in husband prison until I hang these blinds. Oh, I hope my teams are winning or not too far behind. Now, when I was a young boy, my father told me, son, don't ever get married, invest your money in trucks and guns. You know I'm stuck in husband prison. I miss my old Dodge Ram. Because my wife, she made me trade it in for a minivan. I took off last Friday, So I hooked up my boat, but before I could leave, my wife said, come help fold these clothes. You know I'm stuck in husband prison until these pants are dry. Oh, I hear the fish are biting, and it makes me want to cry.
What would you do if you ever got divorced?
If I were divorced tomorrow and all the girls were mine, I wouldn't know what to do, because it's been a long time. I'm doing life in husband prison, giving myself a hand. Oh, but I just might get lucky if I quit this stupid band.
Through the crowd of smoking whiskey, I watched you walking through the door. I moved on over pretty quickly and met you out there on the floor. Crop top shirt and a belly ring, ooh, cowboy boots and low-cut jeans. Girl, you really turned me on. Think I'll buy a drink, it'll take you home. And I felt the heat pour from your body as we danced out on the floor. You're the kind of little hottie that makes a soul boy lose control. Well, you're here to meet somebody. Do you come here to unwind? Hey baby, if you're feeling naughty, we could have us a good time. Well, I held you up against me, and I had my hand down on your side. The way you're looking in my eyes, girl, makes me want to take you for a ride. And I could tell what we both wanted. I've never been known to be shy. Ain't looking for no lifetime loving, but I can love you tonight. And I felt the heat pour from your body as we danced out on the floor. You're the kind of little hottie that makes the soul boy lose control. Well, you're here to meet somebody. Do you come here to unwind? Hey baby, if you're feeling naughty, we could have us a good time. Well, you caught the feel as I grabbed the wheel, fire up the truck so we can go look at the stars in the Tennessee sky. And I felt the heat pour from your body out there on that old dirt road. In the bed of my truck with the music low, your little sexy body made me lose control. We ain't looking for nobody, and got nobody on our minds. But hey baby, if you're feeling naughty, we could have us a good time. Said baby, if you're feeling naughty, will it be your place of mine?